There's your first-hand view of the chute, the hallway of the champions, or the gateway of champions. Selena, we're ready to go. Swing it open wide. Here comes Crystalized Whiskey and Brian Bell going for the overtime win.
Pete, as Michael Corleone said in Godfather 3, every time I think I'm out, they keep pulling me back. And here we are again. I was halfway home.
I tell you, we were all the way to the back of the arena congratulating everyone, and they're like, no, we're running it off. And so we are so glad to be back here. This is so exciting. We haven't seen a runoff. Both of these guys have great horses. They're both capable of coming back and doing it all over again. They've given them plenty of time to be ready. And here we go. Here comes Brian. You guys sit back and really enjoy this. It's fun.
Yeah, there's nothing left to do but just let it play out. Two great horses. The way this works is they'll go in the order that they were in the draw, so that's why Brian is going first. There's no redraw.
May have had a little bit of an overturn right there. Again, you want to stay out of that penalty box. Brian, I know he's wanting to come in and just lay down a really clean run and be smooth and clean and put the pressure on Andrea.
What's more advantageous? Yeah, that worked. Get him to go first and put the pressure on the other rider, or be in second knowing what you have to beat. I feel like that's a thing, but really they're both going to just spend what they have here.
Yeah, that's they both know they're going to have to show their horse to the max again and just see where the coins drop. That was a huge turn, second turn right there for Brian.
Signature move for Brian Bell.
Showing his horse really smart here in the circle, not overrunning it, just really keeping him real smooth. Enough speed in it to be credit earning.
And these horses are going to be tired. You know, it's not the run they made an hour ago. It's the being here for 2 weeks, not sleeping as well, you know, being out of their routine. It takes a toll on horses and riders. You think about how you feel when you're at a show like this for 2 weeks and you're not, you know, everything's just different. You're not in the routine you are at home.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Hours are different that you're up and down, you know.
So Brian, you know, is taking a more conservative approach here in the runoff in the circles. I think, looks to me like, Pete, don't you?
I agree.
Not safetying up.
He's stepping it up a little more here on his left circle, but again, still just being real accurate with it and trying to stay out of trouble.
You know, and how does your strategy change? And it's now a two-horse reining. You know, I would think Brian's thinking here, don't put myself out of the reining, you know. Mark what you can, but try and stay in it.
I agree with you. I think Brian's doing a really good, smart job of showing right here, setting himself up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 20-year-old Brian Bell would not have shown this smartly. 20-year-old Brian Bell would be done with the pattern already. So really smart job of showing. Hey, he's put himself, he gets 2 more stops, and Fappani has a lot of work to do to overcome him.
Yes, and Brian's strategy, I think, is working out really well. Oh, yeah, look at that horse run down and stop huge. Brian was really smart, gave him a second, waited on him on that row back.
Boy, that maneuver may have won the reining right there, because that was authoritative. Easy for me to +1. You just think very good all the way on that.
Come on, Brian, get down there. Finish it out really big. Goodness, and he does.
There's a hill to climb now.
There's going to be a little pressure on Andrea.
Brian Bell.
There's nobody
Crystalized Whiskey
that can handle it.
Again, the Wallace Wood entry. Does it get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen?
Drunk people are throwing their hats into the arena.
It's amazing, yes.
Listen, it's not over just yet here. That was, again, Brian Bell's runoff. We got another one waiting in the wings here to chase after him. And what is he going to have to beat? The score for Crystalized Whiskey and Brian Bell is a 2:24 1/2 in a bonus run.
Came back, was just a point under the original score they had.
The score here,
but I think it was in the circles where he was a little more conservative.
There.
I think so. I think it was a perfect approach. You know, he even had that penalty on that first turnaround.
Exactly right there.
Second turnaround was better, and then
Selena Bradshaw, ladies and gentlemen, she's been handling things there at the gate all week, and right now she's just trying to keep this crowd slightly under control, but we appreciate that enthusiasm. Please don't stop. We know you love what you saw there. We just got to make sure that this pen is empty and ready for our second rider to run off. And of course, that's going to be Andrea Fappani here with Stephen Archer's entry. Inferno 35. Again, the stallion by Inferno 66 out of Made of Pure Spangle. Are you ready?
This horse is extremely talented.
Are you ready?
I don't know Andrea can handle pressure.
All right, here we go.
You guys sit back and enjoy this.
You know, looking at the scorecards real quick, this horse in the finals, it was 75 and a half, but he plus won 3 of those stops and he plus half the others, so there's 73 and a half. Really didn't mark that much in the middle, so if he wants to beat him, I think the key is going to be get turned and circled, because we know this horse will stop.
Had a really nice big approach and stop. Struggled, I think, a little on that turnaround, you know, for what it is, but he's making up on it on this one.
Yeah. You see Fappani there, he trains those horses where the farther his hand comes to the inside, the more they're taught to hustle. And he came clear to his hip that time. That's the way he rode, you know, 10, 15 years ago. He's changed his style a little bit, but that's still his button. The closer he draws to the inside, the more speed he asks for, and the more speed those horses understand they have to give. So,
yeah, and that was a huge turn there.
I'm dead heat right now.
Two masterful showmen, I'm guaranteeing it.
He really is, but as much as Andrea got done with that first stop in that turn, you know, he's got to get a half on both these circles if he's going to win it, put himself in a position to win it. Because I'm going to say again, if he just gets through here cleanly, this horse got a chance to go add 3 points on the last 3 stops. Just go 1-1-1. So
I would have half that set of circles. They were good. And a nice small slow, good change right there, clean. Nice small slow, and he is asking him this direction. He's not wanting that half that you're talking about. He's wanting a 1.
No, well, I think it's going to be 1 here in the middle. You know, if he's close enough, he can close that gap on the stops, and he got through it.
Yep. Okay. Now it comes down to the signature maneuver for Rainers.
And for this horse.
Whoa, look at that.
See what I mean, B?
Oh.
This horse can.
Hot now.
And he's got next level talent there stopping, and Andrea tighten the screws on the roll back there. This is a pretty clutch performance so far.
It's still tough. I mean, to be a 224.5, you're going to have a big score.
This is not hurting.
There. He was a lot better. Remember in that right row back in his first pattern, he was off there a little bit. A lot better, a lot cleaner. Andrea cleaned that up. It's going to show in his scores on that as well. Oh, and smart. He stopped a little bit short. He didn't run him as long.
Wow.
Really
taking the roof off this place tonight, and of course with good reason. That's Andrea Fappani and Inferno 35.
They're both deserving, both riders and horses.
Pete, I'll let you sort it out.
Andrea,
go down
again, the second rider in the first run there with a 225.5.
Again, thank you, Steve.
And again, it came down to the tie-breaking overtime run. The final score coming in to our runoff, a 223. 223. Now, ladies and gentlemen, He put it all on the field there. I want to go ahead and ask you to one more time, give him some love. Inferno 35 keeping things on fire here on Saturday night. They will end up with that reserve champion, but they gave it their all to get there. And of course, Andrea already a 4-time winner here at the Futurity. But guess what? For the first time, Brian Bell will be your champion. And it's a win for the ladies as well. The beautiful mare, Crystalized Whiskey, taking on that stallion Inferno 35 and taking the top score in the runoff there of 224 1/2. And we will have the awards for the second time tonight getting set up here. Here comes that Hart trailer for real this time. We'll also